Hey guys, how is it going? How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out the Divine's channel, what is up? I'm Amy. If you're returning, welcome back. So, your daily message for the 14th of June. Interesting. Definitely a message that someone needs to hear. So, let's just dig into this. Let's see what Spirit has for you guys. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Okay, so what Spirit wants you guys to do for the 14th of June or around this day, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's for this day, but that's how I label it, is surrender to joy. So on the card, it actually says, a key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. So I feel, because of what the tarot cards are up here are telling me right now, is that some of you are going through a really, really tough emotional time. I feel like a part of you deserves to be happy. A part of you deserves to have everything that within you you're deserving of, but you're afraid. You're afraid to make a change. You're afraid to take a risk. You're afraid to let go. There's something here where I feel like Spirit is trying to push something out of you so that you can see sort of the bigger picture of what's happening, right? So I feel like what's going on is that there are so many positive changes happening in your life, but some of you are still holding on to something that is not suited for you. You're holding on to something that's not good.
Mommy's in face room.
Okay. Well, Mom's recording, so you gotta go downstairs.
No, I don't want to be down there.
Okay. Well, then you watch TV.
I'll just be sitting on the bed.
Okay. So I feel like what's happening is that Spirit is saying, like, you're in a place right now where if you change the way that you're seeing things, if you change your perspective on things, if you realize that things are already planned out for us. We worry so much about things that Spirit tries to tell us, like, you don't have to worry about that sort of stuff because it's already planned out for you, right? But we get so caught up in like fear, and we get so caught up in like anxiety and depression and worries, and how is this going to work out, and how is that going to work out? We forgot to stop and smell the roses. We forget to stop and just enjoy life where it's at. And I feel like for some of you, that's exactly it, especially with the cards that I have coming up here, right? It's this feeling of, if you just stop and see that life is okay for you. Yes, you may be feeling a bit of pain, you may be feeling some loss, you may be separated, you may have to be starting over from a marriage, or starting somewhere, right? But Spirit is saying, like, if you just enjoy this big positive change that's happening in your life, you will get to where you're going. And I feel like that's exactly it, is that a part of you just feels like you're not deserving of this happy ever after, or this new beginning, or this positive change that's in your life. But you have to know deep down that you are deserving of everything. So I feel like indulge today in believing, indulge today in smiling, indulge today in just knowing that you're going to be okay. That's kind of what I feel for you guys, is that no one knows what tomorrow's going to bring. All we have control over is today. So it's if anything you can do today to help you get through till tomorrow is indulge in surrendering to being happy again, surrendering to not needing to control. Because I feel like when we want to know how things are going to pan out, or when things are going to pan out, we really forget to stop and just enjoy the moment, stop and just embrace and accept and just be grateful for what we have. And I feel like for most of you, that's what it is that you're leaving something behind, but that something was so big, it was such a big part of a chapter, that you feel such a sense of loss over it, right? And Spirit says, know that these changes that are happening to you, yes, it may hurt, yes, you may be going through a lot of nights where you're crying, because I have a lot of heart cards coming out for me, well, for you guys. But if you embrace this moment for what it is, and you accept that joy into your life, good things are going to come through. And that's what I really feel with the Surrender to Joy card. Okay. So we have the Nine of Wands coming up for you guys. The Nine of Wands tells me that, again, some of you are in this energy of feeling very defeated, feeling like, no matter how hard you try, no matter how hard you try to do things, you just feel like you're on some type of merry-go-round where nothing gets better. You have to sit with yourself and ask yourself, when am I going to get off this merry-go-round? When am I going to, step into the unknown? When am I going to let someone go that's not of my highest good? When am I going to see something better for what it is? Mommy is working. You need to go. You keep distracting. Out, please. Go watch TV in your room. When am I going... I feel for you guys, it's part of needing to accept what has happened to you in order to move forward. And some of you are in this, place of just being really heavy. Marcus, please go watch TV. You're ripping my bed. Out and watch TV. Okay, then you're not going outside later. Because I asked you to do something and you're not listening. Okay, so this defeated feeling you guys are feeling, this feeling of, really not knowing how to get away from it. It's needing to get away from it. It's needing to be more understanding. It's this feeling where I feel like this is your rock bottom, but during this rock bottom is what's going to transform you. I've said it a couple times on my channel. I've hit so many rock bottoms. I went through so many years of, downfalls and so many years of just not feeling like I'm ever going to, be at a higher note. And there was one particular time not too long ago where I literally just said, God, I can't take it anymore. I can't take the pain. I can't take the frustration. I can't take the confusion. I can't take the depression. I can't do this alone anymore. And when I started to surrender myself to God, and I started surrendering myself to, okay, whatever is going to come to me is going to come to me for purposes, for reasons. And I just opened my heart and I opened my mind and I explored. It was like life really started opening up for me. I started manifesting and aligning myself with things. And I feel like for some of you, you're in a place right now where you feel so defeated because a part of you knows that you have this change around you. A part of you knows that a new beginning is here. A part of you knows that there's more, right? But you have this energy too around you where you're like, it's just been so comfortable and so easy where you've been, in a way that you're like, I don't want to leave this because this is all I know. And Spirit's saying the reason you feel so down and so out is because we know what is for you, and we're trying to push you into this growth, push you into this change. But a lot of you are feeling this helpless feeling because you have to know at the end of the day your worth and your value when it comes to connections and relationships that you're dealing with, okay? So that's what I'm really getting with that Nine of Wands. With the Seven of Swords, it's walking away, right? It's taking what you know, not so much taking what you know that is yours, but being able to say, you know what, I know that I deserve way more than what you're giving me. I know I deserve these things, and the fact that you're not giving me that means something to me, right? It's saying, you know what, I'm going to walk away from anything that is not uplifting me, that is not helping me grow. I'm going to walk away from anything that is not of my highest good, and Spirit is saying, once you decide your own worth and your own value and you put those boundaries down, you're going to be amazed at how things are starting to open up for you. Okay? Because of a lot of you right now, like I said with the Five of Wands, you're being in defense mode. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign, a fire sign, and it's you're in defense zone about something because you know that you're not exactly getting what you want from this particular person or this particular connection or this particular friendship. You know what I mean? So it's you're in this energy of battling, should I stay or should I go? Because the Hangman is here too, right? So Hangman tells me that Spirit is aching you to let go. Spirit is saying, okay, how many more chances you're going to give this person? How many more times you're going to let this person walk all over you? How many more times you're going to let this person do what they're going to do? Somebody is going to continue to do something to you as long as you continue to allow it. So it's being able to just not have all of this weight on your shoulder anymore, because some of you are carrying too much and it's becoming overwhelming. It's becoming burdensome. You feel like you don't know yourself. You feel like you don't know where you're going. And it's like, if you're not true to yourself, if you're not true to your core beliefs, if you're not true to who you are, then if you don't love yourself, how do you expect someone else to love you? If you don't value yourself and you don't see worth for yourself, then how do you value someone else to see that? Okay, so that's what I'm feeling for you guys today is this strong, empowered message to say, sometimes we have to make these steps. Sometimes we have to decide that we are so much deserving of what people are trying to make us settle for in a way, okay? So I feel like it's about making some changes and choices today with this Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is like my study card. It's like, okay, so what is your calling? What are you called to do? What do you love to do? Have you been putting things on hold? Have you not been putting your energy into the right type of things? Have you been putting your, I feel like for majority of you, you're trying to make everyone else happy, but at the end of the day, you're not fulfilling what you need to do for you. And it's kind of causing you to feel like you're not yourself because you're not 100% intentionally fulfilling your own needs. You're constantly worried about everyone else, and there's no problem in worrying about everyone else, but just remember that you're a person too with your own needs, your own wants, and your own values, okay? Once you decide what it is that is going to be your next move, something amazing and is going to come in for you. Whether it's love, whether it's job, whether it's relationship, you will get the clarity and the answers that you seek, okay? You will see the truth in something. Something is going to come to light. But at the end of the day, with this Queen of Cups, you have to know, again, that you are worthy of so much more. Don't settle. Don't think, oh, well, love's not going to happen for me, so I'm just going to go for the first person that comes along. No. Love is going to happen for you. That job will happen for you. Manifest these things into your life. Tell the universe, okay, I know I'm deserving of this, so I'm going to wait because I know at the right time it's going to come in, okay? So yes, Wheel of Fortune, there is things ending in your life, but with every ending comes a new beginning. With every door closed, new doors opening, right? So embrace the open doors, because I feel like these open doors are going to serve you with a lot more joy than what you've been hanging on to. Okay, from your Moonology, we have conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. And just like that, a doctor slam shut. If you pull this card, it suggests that the situation you're asking about is about to reach a peak or has just done so, and things are now out of your hands. What you're experiencing now is what your soul signed up for, a way for you to learn and for your soul to evolve. So allow events to unfold and be easy on yourself. If you're letting go of someone or something, know that it's the right time. As hard as it might be, forgiving someone for what they did could be the key to resolving the situation in a positive way. It doesn't make right what they did, but it releases you so you can move on. That which is meant for me will not pass me by. Doors which slam shut now will not reopen. It's time for you to get back on track. Forgiveness will set you free of karma. Meditation, pranayama, and yoga are all recommended now. Let events unfold. Okay, so it's like when I see this card, it tells me that, you come to a place where you just have to work on that shadow self of you. Comes to a place where everything that you've been working so hard for is going to work itself out, You just have to believe that there's more. You have to believe and trust and have faith that the things that you are trying to align yourself with, when you manifest that, when you law of attraction, when you do all of that stuff, it does work. I am telling you, it does work, okay? So hopefully this reading served you guys. I love you guys. I missed you guys. I'm glad to be back. I'm going to be putting out a bunch of videos today. I'm going to get myself back on track. But for now, take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you soon.